everybody. I hope you're doing well. It's Guiding Halo here. I'm going to do your daily hope for Monday, if you can believe that already. 22nd of June. June 22nd, 2020. So the first one we have is freedom. It flew out, so I'm going to take it. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves and stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Now, I just did a reading for Virgo, and that was much about that, due to other people's naysaying. Regardless, when you just focus on what you're doing and you bring success to your life, people have no choice but to see your vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire, and it's about teaching others what it is that you are creating moving forward. You are born to shine and inspire. Practice humility and avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So, in recognizing your own brilliance, perhaps others will see the brilliance that is within you. You know, I don't know, but I'm telling you, you're going to see the brilliance that is within you. And what more could you ask for than to understand your own beautiful brilliance? I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. So what makes you feel good? What brings good feelings to you? Do that first and foremost over everything. Having the freedom to practice your you-ness here out in the world. I like that, your you-ness. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. There's that vibrancy. So when you're tuned into abundance, people will be saying, hey, wait a second. What you got going on there? What are you doing? What are you up to these days? When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know how or when it will happen. Absolute blind faith? No. Why is it not blind faith? Because we've already had proof that when we're in spiritual alignment, things do work out and they come to you in perfect divine timing. But we really have got to get into an energy of feeling good, feeling vibrant again, feeling joyful again. When are things ever gonna change for me? Well, how about you take a step forward and let's make things change for you. How do you make things change for you? By creating the change that you want to see. By being the change that you want to see in others. My super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith in love, and the joy I put out. So, what joy are you putting out into the world? I'm telling you, because it's really important here with whatever's going on for this reading. It's good to feel good. What do you do that makes you feel good? What can you do today in this red hot minute right here, right now, that can make you feel good? Maybe it's throwing everything aside and not cleaning the floors and not doing this today, and I'm just going to sit down and watch a movie, and I don't know, what's the path of least resistance for you right now? If you're really stressed about something and you don't know what to do, taking a step towards something is better than taking a step towards nothing. So that's really important for somebody to hear. Let's pull a Return of Spirit card. It's by Cheryl Lee Harnish. These are just beautiful images. Simplicity. Look at that. See? And it's going to go right here, matching all this energy. Simplicity. How can you bring more simplicity to your life to help ease the tension, the stress? It's about experiencing your freedom, enjoying your freedom. Perhaps that's what it's about. But you'll know what it's about for you. I'm going to read that card, Simplicity. Goodness, it doesn't want to turn. Life can sometimes become very complicated. The simplicity card comes when the demands of life start to overwhelm us. It's time to get back to basics. It's time to take a time out, so you have the space to breathe and the quiet to think. It's time for a full assessment of what is and is not working in your life right now. Are you overfilling your plate with too many tasks and errands? Are you involved in a complicated or emotionally draining relationship? Perhaps you have been working too much or taking too many classes, leaving no spare time for you. The simplicity card comes to ask that you give your life an evaluation. Take the time out you need and start to get clear about what brings you sustenance in your life. While life may never be easy, your life does need to allow for a sense of ease. We can lose our sense of self and our inner connection to spirit when we are overwhelmed with the demands and happenings of the world around us. Spirit is calling you to begin making yourself a priority in your own life. They are asking that you put yourself and those things which help you feel closer to Source in front of everything else. You need a reprieve from the chaotic and hectic energy you are experiencing right now. When you are in touch with yourself and with Source, it helps to make life more manageable. It helps you to feel steady on your feet and aid you in removing those things which do not align with your highest good. It also frees your energy so you have plenty to give to those things which you do choose to keep in your life. So you see, it's about clearing all the things that no longer are serving you or taking up too much draining energy, who are draining your life force, or you're letting drain your life force. So yeah, someone really needs to say no here, and it's not easy to say no, and a lot of times it's easier to let it drain your life force because it makes you feel better than saying no because of the flack that happens when you do say no. But you have to remember, you can only do that for so long before you slip into a place of lack and you're not sitting in abundance anymore. You have to understand that it's good to feel good. Say going somewhere or doing something with somebody for somebody will not make me feel good right now. What doesn't make me feel good is perhaps that someone would rather go do that instead of spend time with me. And I put all of this effort and energy into being able to have this day to be just us. But the problem is, now we have an immunity issue. That's interesting. I've never pulled this card before. We are definitely going to read that. The problem is, I just need some time, but I want time with you. Please don't run from me. Why do I feel like you always want to run from me? What is it? Someone feels like their partner or somebody they love or care about always wants to run to do something else, and they can't just sit, they can't just be. And I think you really need the time to just sit and be, and you're feeling like you've got to be everything to everybody, and it's making you angry because all you really want is your touchstone with you alone, maybe even just at home for some time. Can we just like stop? That's what I'm hearing. Immunity. Let's read it. The immunity card comes when we are feeling as though we are under attack. Oh, look at that. See? See, we feel like people are attacking us. You may be experiencing disagreements or arguments. Perhaps you are feeling belittled, unworthy, or misunderstood. Whatever the case may be, there is a feeling of a need to protect yourself. Sometimes these feelings may not even involve an individual person, but are perceived from the world at large. It's important that you stay grounded at this time and not fall into old patterns of behavior or reactions. This is an opportunity to deal with your feelings and the situations in a healthier way. You are not responsible for what others say, think, believe, or feel. You do not have to own it, try to fix or change anything in an attempt to appease them. Every person on this planet is responsible for their own behavior. The immunity card offers you a layer of protection from the negative energy surrounding the situation so that you can respond and take action in a positive manner. This also helps you to see the bigger picture and how to resolve the matter in a way that ensures the highest good for all involved. Just as your physical body builds its immune system. Energetically, you are building a healthy response system to negative experiences and people. You will not be affected in the same way should this type of situation occur again in the future. You will gain a healthy form of protection on the inside and no longer need to energetically wear a shell to protection on the outside. Those around you will feel the shift in your energy as you become more accepting and open to letting others into your personal world. Well, that's beautiful, because that's exactly what I was talking about. There's definitely some arguments and disagreements going on based on where people feel they want to go, what they want to do, where they want to be, who they even want to be. And it's like, can I just stop now? I am so tired. I am just done. I need to stop. But if the other person is in constant want to go, go, go mode, well, then maybe that's their thing. Perhaps it's about finding individual stability and comfort from within, because no one person can meet that for you. No one person can meet that for you. Energy cards from the Untethered Soul deck. Beyond is infinite in all directions. So this is about going beyond. You have to go beyond where you're thinking, where you're feeling right now, and to head toward the infinite vibrational understanding of how to deal with this situation. If you are living every experience fully, then death doesn't take anything from you living life. So if you're living it fully, death doesn't take anything from you. So whether it's death or it's saying no, which may feel like an ego death, it may feel like a fear of loss, regardless of if a death has happened or not. Dying to the expectations of others. How about this? How about dying to the expectation of yourself to be everything to all people at all time? That's really important. And remember, if you are living every experience fully, then death doesn't take anything from you. Not being at a certain place with somebody else doesn't take anything from you. It's not like you're going to be lacking in any way. You are a whole being as you are. Perfect, beautiful, sitting there on your sofa, eating potato chips, doing whatever it is you want to do today instead of whatever others want you to do. Perhaps you feel like you've done plenty enough lately. You just wish that someone would like to sit there with you and be with you instead of run off to wherever it is they want to run off and take you to, and the whole family to, and all that. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. So step into your power. I guarantee you're gonna feel good. I love you guys. I'll talk to you again soon. Blessings.